Hello, welcome to finally the Sunday Dev Hangout. Let me turn the game music down 1 second. It's loading to the map. Oh, technical problems caused me to have to do an update literally minutes before the stream went live. So just bear with me a second. Okay, right, we're up and running. Yes, first of all, sorry for the late start. I had some technical difficulties, but they are now resolved, so we are able to go live. Happy holidays to those of you that are celebrating Christmas. And welcome to everybody that has bought the game recently and is joining us for the first time. So in today's Dev Hangout, we are going to be playing the hard map because I've seen some comments in the forum that the hard map has just become ridiculously hard to play. So I'm going to have a playthrough of that, have a test of that, and then tweak it in the editor if required to make it a little bit easier. Excuse me, I need a little bit of a drink before I start this. Okay, so there are some spoilers in this. If you are watching and you haven't played the hard map yet, so if you don't want to spoil it, then pause if you're watching this after the stream and go and play it, and then maybe come back and watch this. For those of you that are regulars, you will know that we're going to get some wolves on top of us pretty quickly. So that's going to be the first thing that I'll be looking to deal with. At some point in the stream we will be doing a key giveaway, giving away a key for Folktale on Steam, so one lucky winner will be able to enter that and grab a copy. And for anybody that's having problems with their stream, it's not a problem at our end. It's usually regionalised problems with Twitch and or your ISP. More than likely the Twitch stream in that area. If it is a problem, there's nothing we can do about that, but what you can do is we post the video in full to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/GamesFoundry, and you'll be able to watch it on there seamlessly. And I think if enough people join us throughout the stream anyway, you might be able to refresh and you'll get the quality stream quality controls up, so you'll be able to adjust it from there. And if you've got any questions for me during the stream, I will be monitoring the chat, but if you can put @GamesFoundry, then that's going to pop up on my radar and I'm going to spot that a little bit easier. Apologies while I just move my mic. Alright, so let's dive in. I've got my two villagers here. Ooh, okay, I haven't played this in a while, so I think what I need to do, is just set all the settings. Should do. Let's behave a little bit more. So the first thing I need to do, let's see, it's probably expand my population. So let's get that down. I like to build fields there, so actually I think I'll build them here. All right, let's get started on that. Let me think. All right, so let's get a couple of cottages down because we need at least 10 workers. How are you finding the game since patch 0.2.12 that we released just before Christmas? Hopefully it improved playability a lot. There were a lot of sort of tweaks that we did to the economy.
A building has been constructed.
And also the UI and also the voiceover. And it should have hopefully fixed a number of gameplay issues that were in 0.2.11.
New settlers have arrived.
Alrighty, good. Twitch is behaving for somebody then.
Construction completed.
Alright, so I think the first thing I probably want to do is think about a hunter.
New villagers have arrived.
New villagers have arrived. I wonder if Trent's going to join us today. Let's see. Can we get that down there? Yes, we can. So my strategy for going to at least try and deal with these wolves, which will come down here somewhere, is going to be to use some hunters.
Our village has attracted new settlers.
And I think what I might also do is I might cheat and give them
Building
plate armor,
completed.
which obviously they shouldn't have.
All right, my love.
All right, 4 archers. Let's go. And let's turn off your AI because I don't want you to actually hunt.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
I want you to go up here. Now guard mode is broken in this patch, but we'll be fixing it. No, that's with deer. So you guys stand there, and hopefully they'll be able to take care of the bears. Not the bears, the wolves.
New settlers have arrived.
And we need to get working on some food. Now, probably the fastest thing to do is fisherman's hut. So let's get that one down. How many? Alright, it's going to get at least 2 fishing points in. The metal free, yeah, hopefully it is sort of feels a lot more sort of fixed now and playable. We did watch a number of streams and Let's Play videos, as well as sort of listening on the forum to feedback, and we took all of that into account and just focused on that really.
Completed.
All right.
Yes, dear?
Really, I think I only need 1. Well, let's train 2. And then I can demote 1. So there is an issue at the moment that fish, when converted into salmon steaks, doesn't seem to remove the original fish from the inventory. So it tends to fill up and can fill up your storehouse. So it's something to be aware of. So I'm just going to train a couple early on, and then I'm going to demote one of my fishermen. So let's also build a windmill and some fields and get some wheat going. Now we're thinking about changing this. So we're thinking about not being able to grow wheat in winter to make it even harder. Because it kind of doesn't make sense that crops should grow in winter, does it? So
A building has been constructed.
and then what we'll do is sort of look at alternatives to carbohydrate, although I don't really know. Hang on, we've got
Our village is under attack.
Something to do? Think you
Go
can
and take out that bear.
Construction completed.
So we'll assign them to control group. Hannibal84, thank you very much for hosting us, and welcome to
Building
viewers that join
completed.
us from Hannibal's stream.
Building completed.
We are trying to tackle the hard mob. And here are the wolves.
die.
Hopefully they'll go. That's it, come on.
New villagers have arrived.
Alright. So there is a slight AI issue with... Oh, I shouldn't spin around the camera. I must keep remembering to stop that. There's a slight AI issue at the moment with wolves, in that they sort of can't decide which thing to target. And at the moment they do attack buildings, but we will be stopping that. So, alright, we've dealt with that round now, so I think I'll leave them there. Maybe I should
Yes,
actually pop
Petal.
them on top of there, and then hopefully they'll cope with the bears as well that come. Alright, so I'm going to use the new hiring for, let's see, how many? I want two workers in here.
Our town is under attack.
I'm going to go and try and get our village established first.
All right, my love.
You just
Yes,
stand
dear.
there? I don't think I want you to stand there. I want you to come here.
How can I?
can go
All
and do
right,
whatever you
dear.
want.
Something to do?
Now, guard mode is broken at the moment, otherwise I'd be telling them to just stand still. Hey, come on. So I can't tell them to stand on the bridge, but
Yes,
I've got them assigned to a control group. So as and when the threat arrives, I'll be able to deal with that. All right, so I've got 2 of 4 workers up, and hopefully they'll start planting my wheat fields. Now, wheat fields are a little bit slow to grow. Castle is great. It has changed massively since you last played it then. So yeah, hopefully you're in for a bit of a treat watching today's stream. And on Inuva as well, if you've not played it as well for a while. So this is sandbox mode. And we're also playing the hard map, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. So we've had reports that it is uber hard, but hopefully we're going to be able to tackle it. So I think we should probably get some more.
We don't have enough stone blocks to do that.
Oh, we don't have enough stone, right? Okay, well I need to get the quarry.
They're attacking our buildings.
Oh heck, really? Who and where?
Yes, my dear.
I don't see any red dots. Whoops. Just click on the map. Let's go back to a village. Sorry for spinning around. Just let me get oriented. I will stop doing that. Right, so we needed a woodcutter sub, but we haven't got any. Sorry, we need a stone cutter, but we haven't got any wood. So let's build a woodcutters, and let's see where can we put this down. Let's put this here. And we really do need stone cutters, but we need wood before we can do that. So while we're waiting on that, oh hell! Run!
My way.
Run!
A building has been destroyed.
I ain't no damsel.
Really?
Something to do? Yes, Petal.
Oh, yeah,
Our village
that
has
bridge is
attracted new settlers.
broken, isn't it?
All right, my love. For our people.
All right. Whew, this is tough, isn't it? But not necessarily impossible. Right, so woodcutter's hut. Let's try that again, because that should have bought us some time there. If there are problems with the map,
looking for a fresh start.
if there are problems with the map, then I'll tweak it in the editor. I wonder if Trent.
Yes, my dear.
New settlers have arrived. A building has been constructed.
How can I?
Where's that hunters? 1, 2. Did the other hunters die?
We've lost a building.
To save this land.
New villagers have arrived.
Okay, so this might be a little bit hard. But I don't think it's impossible. For example, what I could do is I could build a blacksmith, although I needed to do that earlier on. I don't want to cheat by building any walls with...
Our village has attracted new settlers.
So what we're going to do, let's go to our hunting lodge and recruit 2 more. So in fact, let's just turn auto recruit on.
What now?
These guys are going here. Alright, come here you. Turn your brains off.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
I sort of need them there. Right, what was I doing? I was building a woodcutter's hut. Oh no, I built one. Alright, okay, let's have one.
Training this person will leave you without any peasants.
Ah.
New settlers have arrived.
All right, my love.
Okay, why are you off there? You shouldn't be. Come back here. So what's made it difficult is the fact that we added weapon damage. And that changed it, so it became more difficult to kill monsters.
Yes,
I wonder if I should go and take care of these wolves in here. They don't really move anywhere, but I suppose with this woodcutter they could cause problems, so let's go and take care of them.
Your reign is over.
Okay, alright, so apart from the spawning ones, let's move those back to
New
there.
villagers have arrived.
How can I help?
In fact, if I pop them there, we might be safer there. Right, so our woodcutter died, so we're going to have to train another one of those. So let's get Tricky Dribbles Wick. Right, so all the reports
Don't let our buildings fall.
Something to do?
Oh, they're going to take care of them. So that's the bear taken care of. Excuse me. So the wolves are the tough part, it would seem. So how are we doing on wood? 50. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off production of firewood for the time being. Let them freeze a bit. How much wheat flour have I got? 40 flour. They're going to start getting hungry real soon. I could really do with building a bakery, but I don't think I've got enough wood. No, I haven't. And what I really need is a stone cutter large, which you need 100 wood for, which I've got 50 so far. Work harder! Another 40. Yeah, 90. So one more trip. And we should have got it.
Yep.
Yes,
Right,
Petal.
okay, they're back. Okay. Orwood, in terms of, because of everything that was moved into the 0.2.x release cycle,
All right, my love.
0.3, well, it's what's listed in the roadmap. Although we are having our first team meeting after the holidays reasonably soon. And we're discussing the priorities for January in that, which include, you know, whether we're in the well, a couple of things we're not going to reveal just yet. But it is focused on expanding the playability of it, and still focused very much on the village. But more information will be published on the roadmap in time. Okay, so I must have got enough wood now. Right, I do. So let's go and get our stone cutter lodge. Let's get that down. Actually, let's put it that way, and then there's less distance to walk. And that should make it nice and quick. Well, we've got enough wood now. Let's see how much wood we've actually got. Have I got enough for enough? No, so I need 100 stone. So I need to set, how many guys have we got here? We've got 3, so we can probably afford
Yes, dear. How can I help?
2.
Construction completed.
So let's train 2 stone cutters, and they can get to work. And then I want to build a cottage to get some more population. And we should really be starting thinking about a bakery as well. All right. Oh.
Something to do? Think you're tough, do ya?
Come and take out that bear. Didn't seem to want to, did they? Come on. Oh. He's got stuck there. It's a bug. Where's he got? There he is. Okay, get back. Crimson Crust. Somebody tell me the planned release date again is like 1 more year. We'd hope to be in a very good position come next Christmas. Whether we consider it done by then, we'll have to wait and see. It's all about producing a high quality playable game at the end of the day. You know, we're listening to feedback and tweaking gameplay to get it as playable as possible. So.
The enemy is in our village.
But it's certainly in terms of a lot of the content, it should be all finished by
Yes,
then.
Petal.
One of our buildings has crumbled.
All right, my love.
My husband's more trouble than you.
Oh, right, okay.
It won't hurt anymore.
So is that a bug? Oh, and then there's a Yeti as well. Brilliant.
Our village
Okay.
has attracted new settlers.
So you're saying that there's a bug in that if I use the back menu, then they don't drop loot. So I will log that. So just bear with me a second.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the map and we're going to sort out this difficulty because it clearly is ridiculously difficult.
New settlers have arrived.
So let's exit to main menu. Let's go into the editor. And let's open that up. Tundra map. Okay. I doubt we'll do a final release in 2015, but I would have expected us to be in a very good position by the end of the year. I'm not prepared to exit early access until I'm very comfortable that it's a bug-free, high-quality, and fun game. Right, so the first thing to do is sort out these wolves. Now they are over here somewhere, aren't they? Where's our inspector window? And of course we won't be able to see it because of me, so let's get rid of me. That's interesting. Why are they not coming up? Right, there we go. No, that's not showing the spawn groups, is it? In fact, that looks bugged. That doesn't look very healthy. Can I even get there? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so that's a bug. That's not showing the spawn groups. And I wonder if this is related to the exit back to menu. Wave spawns. So we are using the latest development build, so bugs are to be showing value. So let's restart it entirely and see if that corrects itself. I guess we should start some music while we're waiting for this. Oops. Okay, we've got some sound there, haven't we? Oops. Alright, let's go and see if we can fix this up. Are they coming from there, or let's see where they're coming from. No, that's a Yeti. That's a deer. Wolf. Okay, so we've got our wolf here. So we've got a delay, and then spawned alive. So let's see, spawned alive less than equals to 0. So that's every 6-4, so 4 minutes, isn't it? So let's double that. Excuse me. Well, we should even make it more than that. Yeah, let's make it 480 to start off with. See if that. We don't want to make huge changes, and then the other ones come from over here. So let's. Sorry for flying around in the editor. These guys came over very early, I thought. So let's change that to 720. Give us a little bit more time. Let's go over here. save the map. Let's call that V2. In fact, let's reboot. So we won't use boot back to desktop. Not to desktop, to main menu. Just to avoid any sort of bugs with that. I'll just pause the music because we've got some starting. Yeah, DJ 10345 will be doing that in the next patch so that wolves don't destroy buildings. Excuse me. Alrighty, so we've got a little bit more time now. So let's start. Let's have a cottage there, and we'll have a cottage over here. Either side of the bridge. And let's get started with our stone cutter and woodcutter, which we could really put close to a hunter, close to a hunting lodge. So let's put that there. Let them crack on with that, and then while they're doing that, I can read chat, can't I?
A building has been constructed.
So what I've done is I've halved the frequency of the wolf spawns, so it should give us a little bit more time. That's interesting.
New settlers have arrived.
I guess there's a spawn point up there for humans. I'll have to check that because I don't want that there.
New villagers have arrived. Construction completed.
Okay, so let's recruit Eloise. She can become a woodcutter.
Building completed.
Building completed.
So what other
Our
games have
village
you
has
guys been
attracted
playing
new
over
settlers.
Christmas? Let's get Eloise should be going there, so let's get you and let's have Taffy as well. We'll be changing this slide as well so that when you click you get some feedback in terms of who's going to work
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Alright, so oh, it doesn't look like we've recruited into there. So Eloise, go and work. There she goes.
Yes, my dear.
There's Eloise. And so let's
New
think.
settlers have arrived.
Fishing. Let's get some fishing done. So fishing, and let's plop you down there, and then we can be getting some food in at least. Orward saying, I remember some discussion about peasants cutting down trees before they can build in certain areas. Is that still in consideration? Yes, it is. That's one of the things that's on the excuse me, team meeting discussion.
A building has been constructed.
Clopper, it's in Sandbox. What you're seeing now, yeah, it uses UGUI, or whatever they called it at launch. But some of the editor still uses NGUI, but we'll be phasing that out in time. Alright, so let's go to Fisherman. Oh, heck.
Yep.
Oh, I can take that bear out. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Aha, right. They're dropping loot now as well. Good. Alright, have some food. So we've got a fisherman, 1 of 4. 1 of 4 woodcutters, 2 of 4 stone cutters. So we should think about food. So I think we all like our favourite spots for building things. So I like to sort of sneak in a few fields here. Okay. So that should be the start of food. In terms of bread. And what they're going to need some clothing next, aren't they? So we should really be thinking about that.
Construction completed.
Iron is not so important. I think we can probably afford to grab another woodcutter. We'll be changing this as well, so if you turn auto recruit on, it'll open some checkboxes up, and you'll be able to decide how many vacancies
Building
are
completed.
filled through auto recruitment.
Building complete.
Arthur. Arthur there? It is. Can you put the camera to the left? Alright, so let's have Walter and George. There's one.
What now?
There's George. Where's Walter?
Huh?
Did Walter go and get trained? I don't know if he did or not. Let's have a look. Come on, Walter. Oh, there he was. He was obviously going to do something that he thought was important. Well, guess what, Walter? You're not. You're becoming a farmer.
How can I? All right, dear.
All right, hunter. Let's just spin around to try and slot this in here. Okay. And I think what I want to do is I want to divert some points into research, so I've got some to unlock. Some research points. So we're probably going to change the research system as well. So rather than accumulating research points, it's going to actually take time to complete works research.
A building has been constructed.
So it's a very iterative process. We have a think about how we'd like it to work. Should probably get a couple more. Let's get another house. Build a house? Yes, we can. Let's pop the house in there. So we think about how we might be the best way to implement it. We'll implement it, and then we'll play it ourselves and also get feedback from others.
New villagers have arrived.
Oh dear.
A building has been destroyed.
Something to do?
Take it out.
Kick it out, run me!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Our village has attracted new settlers.
It's still difficult, but at least it'll be another 7 minutes or so. 5 to 7 minutes. That's it. So who died there? Woodcutter. Oh well, both our farmers died, so...
Training this person will leave you without any peasants.
Well, we'll get some new ones soon, won't we?
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
There we go. In fact, oh dear, they took out one of our fields. There we go.
Yes, Petal.
It's a little bit tough with all these bears and everything. Oh, you were so lucky there. Another one? What?
New settlers have arrived.
Tough,
Y'all want something?
Let's make him run.
I'm gonna cut you down to size, boy.
I should really get another field down. Can't. Not enough wood. So if we haven't got enough wood, how many woodcutters have we got to it for? Not enough people. So, we really need more wood. So let's find where our woodcutter is. Where are you? Where are you? You're there.
What's up, Slick?
I think I might put my bakery here. Let's grab that. Not enough wood yet? No! 50. I suppose I could turn off firewood production, couldn't I? Oh, okay, we'll get some more workers soon. Bring the camera back.
Construction completed.
Okay, we should get some more people soon.
All right, my love.
Training this person will leave you
Yes,
without
my
any
dear.
peasants.
Right away.
Well, come on then. Let's have some more people.
New villagers have arrived. Our village has attracted new settlers.
Okay. Oh dear, the fisherman. So that should go. Yeah, okay, so we've replaced the fisherman. Are we all good? We've got two hunters, 2 woodcutters, 2 farmers. That's more than enough, I think.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh
All right.
start.
Okay, we're fine. So let's think about the bakery. Will that go in there? Possibly not. And then can I spin that around? Will it go in there?
New settlers have arrived.
Oh, let's plop that down there. Clock here, it changes at the moment. There
Building
are 8,
completed.
unless the musicians working on a good chunk of music, in which case there's 9.
Building complete.
New villagers have arrived.
All right, well, we just want 1.
Our village is under attack.
Oh. Does that hunter go up all the way over there? I think what we want is we probably want to have some more hunters. So let's have
Our
George
village has attracted new settlers.
and Helena, since we've got more people. Oh, everybody! Just everybody!
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Okay, so we just lost a peasant, I think, there. I think we can get some leather working on the go now, so let's build a blacksmith
New settlers have arrived.
and try and simulate.
Now what?
You gonna take care of that bear?
Our town is under attack.
I could
New
really do
village
this
have
business,
arrived.
really.
A building has been constructed.
Okay. Alright, so let's get our mining operation up and running. So we'll train you and you.
Our village has attracted new settlers.
And we've got plenty of research, so let's see if we can unlock leather working. Alright, great. We got enough for... So that's leather we have, so let's have a leather tunic.
We don't have all the ingredients to craft this item.
Oh, because we turned off firewood, didn't we? Alright. Let's get some firewood going. In fact, let's turn off logs and go exclusively for firewood. Oh my word.
Give me something to chop.
They're attacking our buildings.
Oh dear, they took out a hunter. I think that'll be alright.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Both hunters missing. Right. Let's grab 2. fact, let's just turn auto-recruit on for the hunters, because we do need some defence. Hannibal84 is asking, is there a way to destroy the spawning points for wolves and bears so you don't get
let
mob
our
spawn
buildings fall.
spawning in the middle of your city? There isn't at the moment, but that is one of the changes that we are making in January, in that you will have... that Yeti's back, I need to take care of him. Oh my god, a wolf as well. Okay. Alright, we're getting some defences now. Oh no, now they're all back. Right. I think
New settlers have arrived.
Make your mind up. Heading down now.
Let's just move it. Let's use attack move.
Whatever you say.
Oh, so much easier to work out who died.
New villagers have arrived.
So a farmer died, so let's get 2 more new farmers. Oh, my farmer died. Alright, everybody else is okay. Yeah, so going back to Hannibal's question. So, yeah, things like spiders will... what they're going to do is they
Our
will...
village has attracted new settlers.
Their dens will get bigger over time. Excuse me, and then... At certain sizes, they will come out and attack your villagers, and then as they get bigger, they might also spawn like a sort of like a settler or queen or like an alpha wolf, and they will, if there's a new home
have arrived looking for a fresh start.
If there's a new home that they can go to, they'll go and set up a new den, and then they'll start reproducing there as well. So. If you deal with the nest early on, you won't have so much of a problem. But if you leave it, then you're going to have more of a problem in the long run. But yes, you will be able to... The nest will have health, and you'll be able to attack that and then deal with the threat.
The enemy is in our village.
So, it's saying the enemy's in our village, so it must be around here somewhere. Oh, those there. Alright, we need to worry about that. Let's keep an overview of our village. I think... If we've got enough now... No, we haven't got enough wood. Oh, woodcutters! Let's auto-recruit those, and let's get some more people as well. Can I put that in there? Sorry about the spinning around a little bit nausea. Let's pop that
New
down
settlers have arrived.
Alright, so let's let them get to work. Kevlar Moustache, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Stonewood, yes, that was a Werfu monk. He came. I guess one of our hunters got a little bit too close and pulled him in.
Construction completed.
They don't attack. On this map, they don't seek out your city. So that's why I think
our village has attracted new settlers.
I think they got a little bit too close. Alrighty, so... They're going to need food, not food, clothing, aren't they? So, we've got 4 of those. We've got to put auto-recruit.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Alright, well, auto-recruit those. And we've got no blacksmiths, so I don't think that's too much of a problem at the moment. I think I'm going to leave it untrained at the moment. I'm even tempted to have another hunters. But I can't because I've got no resources. Okay. How are we doing on food? We've got a baker, yeah. Right, one thing, of course, that I need to do is enable wood production, which I've now done. So, crafting. I also don't think you should be able to craft if you've got no workers. But then, I suppose it... I suppose
New
it's not a problem.
settlers have arrived.
If you've got one blacksmith and he dies, then I suppose it stops production of the crafting queue. think that bug's actually in the
New
bug register
villagers
already.
have arrived.
Okay, so let's have a tunic and some boots.
Villagers are in need of basic clothing.
All right. So, oh dear, they want clothing, do they?
Ready to work.
So you, let's pull up the inventory. Can have
Our
leather
village has
gear.
attracted new settlers.
Right, we need to be thinking about clothing. So we need a weaver's hut, which yes, we can. Let's just drop that in there. DJ 10345's got a question. Are wooden watchtowers going to be added to the
Building
game?
completed.
Well, they are really part of your walls, which you can build now. So, for example, we could build... well, we can't because I haven't got enough wood, but you could build a couple of towers and then some stairs and
Building.
put your arbalists up there. Alright,
Something
so
to
let's
do?
have one.
Marauders are ransacking our village.
Oh my god, marauders! Let's turn that to
Settlers have
cotton.
arrived looking for a fresh start.
Because without it being set to a cotton field, they of course can't do anything.
A building
we're all
has
right.
been constructed.
I think we're alright at the moment, so and then let's set that to cotton as well.
On my way.
And let's get one more blacksmith going. How much iron ore? How many ingots do we have? Oh, loads. Right. Well, in that case, let's unlock plate armor. And let's make a heap. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's one set. I'm going to do it one by one, because then we get somebody fully kitted up. One. Oh, that came in.
Not enough ingredients.
Yeah, I need some firewood. Alright, so I'll catch up with chat while that's going on. There we go, it's come in. Alright, so you get to work doing that. Orward is asking, once portals are added, will there be a sort of overview to switch biome? Yeah, so there'll be, once you've discovered a portal, it'll essentially unlock an area on the map, like a new location. And then you'll be able to access the world map to be able to travel to that location and choose your heroes. I think most of this is being covered in blogs, blog videos, or the Sandbox Vision presentation shortly after launch. Deputy Dan KKK, have you played Stronghold Crusader 2? And if so, have you? How are your thoughts on how
Defend
they
the
did
village.
the balancing between combat and city building? I played it briefly at a trade show. No, did I even play it? No, I didn't. I watched somebody else play it. So I don't really know about the balancing. So I can't answer that question.
Fall back and defend the village.
Oh dear. Oh
New settlers have arrived.
Come on, there's plenty of you. Take them all fair. Come on! So what we're going to do? Right, we can semi-cheat in this
New
patch. So
villagers have arrived.
this is a hunter, and I'm going to give our hunter plate armor, which, when we add class restrictions on gear, you won't be able to do that. So let's... You can be like our hero. In fact... Oh, I can't, because guard mode's broken.
All right, my love.
Our
another
village
one.
has attracted new settlers.
So let's give all of our hunters plate armor. This is ridiculous.
Yes, my dear. How can I help?
What now? Another one. So let's give you some plates as well. Oh, I guess you had...
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
I guess you had some gear on you
Something
already.
to do? Yes, Petal.
All right. So we've got some plate armor now. We'll produce some more. Let's have a look. Alright, so we've not got enough wood. So let's build another woodcutters to take care of that. How many have we got? I can see you. Oh, here we go. There's at least 3 spare peasants. And some more peasants there and one here.
Our village is under attack.
We can stick auto-recruit on this, I think. And get some more wood. DJ 10345. So to make a watchtower, you need a tower, a single section
Construction
of wall,
completed.
and stairs. Well, the tower, yeah, essentially. You don't need the stairs as such, unless you want to put arbalists up there. I mean, you could build the tower and then up on top of the tower, you could put repeating crossbow, which I might do up here, actually. Might be not a bad solution to the old wolf problem. Which is under here, isn't it? We haven't got enough wood. So we need to... new. Right, well let's recruit you, and then you and you can repair it. Everything else okay? Yeah. Oh, they need clothes. Aren't you meant to be making clothes? Oh, they died. Right, that'll be why we've got a problem then. Come on, Groucho. Make us some clothes. I guess we didn't have any clothes in. No, we didn't. It's there. Basic clothing. Brazil, man, it's going to be at least another year, I would say. Oh.
We've lost a building.
Yes, Petal.
Right, come on. Get our tough hunters. Take
All right, my love.
I ain't no damsel. Time for a bruising.
Come on. Come on, try and gnaw on our hunters. You get out of the way. Run!
Yes, my dear.
For our people. It won't hurt anymore.
One of our buildings has settlers have arrived.
Oh, I better not swear on stream. What I really need is a better bow, of course. I don't know if there's any loot drops on here that would give me a better bow, because I'm not sure I've set up the loot profiles for the Werfu monks yet.
New villagers have arrived.
Right, so what did we lose there? Oh no, our fields can't take so long to grow. Oops. Come on, hammer that ground. I think we're going to get the link and everything. Time on website, yeah, people keep dying in the village, so you don't need to bother with their needs.
Building completed.
Building completed.
Stonewood saying, should there be a third number next to population at the top to show the amount of employed peasants? Possibly. Although it's more than likely going to be covered in the civics menu, that. Oh, we've lost a fisherman. Imagine how many fish we've got before I do that. We haven't got loads of salmon steaks, so let's train another one. Come on, Mary the Unsavoury. There's Mary. Alright, how are we doing? How much wood have we got? 648, that's got to be loads. Should be able to build some walls now. Why can't we build walls? Are they disabled or something? Or is there a bug? Or...
Our town is under attack.
maybe they've been disabled.
We don't have enough gold to do that.
Ah, okay, we don't have enough gold. Right, okay. Oh, got to battle. It was a bear, and they killed it. So yeah, you can, if you didn't know, you can click on these icons and it'll take you in some circumstances to where you need to be. So we need to get these fields back up and running. Where's our weaver? Where are you? Find. Get to work. So this we know about the bug in this bridge. Draxin USA M. There are gates. I'll see if I can get some gold and build some walls.
Our storehouses are full.
Oh, really? Of what? Iron and wood and stone, it would seem. Alright, well, I could do with building a storehouse, I suppose. I'm gonna get to work, build a storehouse over there. Gold is a little bit tight. So this is where killing monsters and looting chests and things will come into its own. So the economy should you shouldn't just be able to build willy-nilly. You should always sort of have to think about what you're producing. I think for a nice balance.
A building has been constructed.
Right, okay. So 1 of 4 blacksmiths, 1 of 4, 4 of 4.
Something to do?
To save this land.
Yes, Petal.
Take them out.
Our village has attracted new settlers.
Oh, they took out a baker. A male baker this time. Is that you? No. There's Simon then.
Settlers have arrived looking
That's
for a
Simon.
fresh start.
Oops. Must be. Yes, it is. Oh, and they've taken out those as well. I thought it was... Oh, let's turn auto recruit on for that.
New settlers have arrived.
Will there be taxes? We're having a discussion about that at the moment. Right, grab those. I can make some more leather gear. So you see at the start, when we killed some wolves, we got some leather hides.
Villagers and villagers have arrived.
And then we could make some, we could unlock leatherworking and make some leather armor. Now I also made some plate armor and dropped those onto the hunters, but once we put class restrictions in, then plate armor can only be worn by the city watch, and like leather armor only on your hunters and units like that. So at the moment there's a little bit of a sort of an allowed cheat, which is a good thing on maps like this that are hard. What have we got down there? Alright, so we've got some more leather.
They're attacking our buildings.
All right, my love.
I think what we probably need to do is build... Oh, we haven't got enough gold.
Yes, my dear.
I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take our hunters out and see if we can generate some gold. I've no idea if it'll work or not. Come on.
Our village has attracted new settlers.
I think there are some chests up in the monastery, so let's go up there and give it a go. Hang on, let's just sort of hang around until you've got... Right, alright, let's go. Now, I've got a feeling that they killed the two that were here. Did they kill the two? Yes, they did, so I'll just go over here. Use attack move to bring them in. Should be alright because we've got plate armor on. There's a little bit of balancing issues at the moment when they've got plate on, which pretty much makes them invincible. Alright, come on. Come on. I think where there's a chest. When did I put the chest? I know there's definitely one up here.
Think you're tough, do ya?
a chest up there? I'm trying to think where I put one. So once we put heroes in, there'll also be special abilities.
Don't
so
let
all
our
of these will be
buildings
unlocked.
fall.
And you'll have like crowd control and healing and all those sorts of things that you would expect in RPG. Gatling Goon is definitely ready to start playing, yes. You should definitely check out Sandbox, learn the mechanics, maybe watch a couple of these streams like you are doing just to learn some of the mechanics. I'm trying to think where... Let's go this way. I don't think there's a chest down here. Maybe that's something that I should add in. Let's make a note on that. Add chests plus loot profiles. Well, the loot profiles are definitely on the task list. Alright, so attack move. Yeah, the balancing is definitely an ongoing process. Maybe there's not.
My husband's more trouble than you.
Can you go and aim upwards? Yes, you are. Oops. Oh, a little bit stuck. Yeah, plate armor at the moment. There's something's not quite right in terms of the damage reduction calculation. Oh, maybe there isn't a chest around here.
The enemy is in our village.
No, I'll let them. Let's go and try and find a chest. I must have put one in here. Did I not put one in here? When I was designing this. That's silly of me. I shall have to go and do that.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Ah, thanks for the compliment, Crimson Crust. I'll be sure to pass that on to the art team. Well, I don't need to pass it on. I'm sure they'll watch this.
Our storehouses are overflowing.
We'll be changing storehouses a little bit in a future patch.
I ate monsters like you for breakfast.
Does saving work better now? Yes, it does. So I can just pull up the console and go to save one. And I'll load that up later.
Let me grab my frying pan.
Not sure she should be saying that. Oh, I wonder if... No, she definitely shouldn't have said that.
Now watch how a real woman handles herself.
Our storehouses are full.
Not me.
Marauders are ransacking our village.
We've probably got no village left. Just trying to find gold.
Prepare to die.
Oh dear. Is that a path?
New settlers have arrived.
For some reason they can't walk. No, there's some pathfinding issue there. Alright, I'll have to look into that as well. Make a note of that.
New villagers have arrived.
Well, it would seem I haven't put any chests anywhere in there
Our storehouses are overflowing.
after all that. So that's not really going to help us, is it?
Our village has attracted new settlers.
So let's see. We've still got a bakery left.
Yep.
Let's just grab those and go repair, and whoever's available will repair it. We've got a fisherman left, blacksmith's left. Weaver is alright. I guess they don't need... Oh, they still need clothing? Really?
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Alright, let's maybe hire one more. Gertrude can go and work there. Yeah, so as I was saying, in the
Villagers think our town sucks and are leaving. New settlers
I'm
have
wanting
arrived.
to put in like dens and sources where these things actually come from. So if I just move over here, for example, we've got like this little cave. So this cave might have that is a den, and it will have health. And then if you start attacking it, then any wolves that are inside will come out and fight
New
you. But
villagers
then
have
once they're
arrived.
dead, you'll be able to actually destroy the nest,
Our storehouses
and
are
then you
full.
won't be bothered by wolves anymore, which is going to make it a lot easier. Pick up the meat. Sorry for spinning around. It's a bit sick. Oh,
Our village has attracted new settlers.
tell you what, let's turn on
Defend the village.
auto recruit for that as well. Are you
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Are you thinking about putting an animation in for people getting hit? Yes, we are. They are actually all done, but they're not implemented in code yet. But every
Villagers are packing their bags and leaving.
so the hit animation is part of what we call the sort of the core animation set,
New settlers have arrived.
which are things like walking, running, collapsing, stunned, hit,
Our storehouses are overflowing.
knocked down. So we've got a set basically that all humans and where appropriate, the monsters have them as well. So because
New villagers have arrived.
special abilities will have effects such as, you know, stunning or freezing, or shock is another one. So that one. So that's one of the sort of standard pack as well. So yeah, all of that is coming. It's all been
Our village has attracted
produced
new
into the
settlers.
animations. It just needs implementing to the code. We're really waiting until we shift focus onto the RPG side of the game, where we can clean up the combat, get all special abilities in working nicely, and really focus on that. So at the moment, we're still sort of in the last bits of getting the village and the economy working as we want
Fall
it.
back and defend the village.
And then we will be shifting on to the RPG side. So that's really why at the moment,
Our
I guess
storehouses
sort
are
of like the
full.
absence of chests and things like that, and portals. It's pretty obvious where the focus has been in the last sort of 4 to 6 months.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
And then once we swap over to the RPG side, and we've got like the world editor in there and portals, and then also the quest designer as well, so that you can actually design your own quests, then that side of the game becomes more interesting. Okay. We will be doing more voiceover sessions in the future. We are just waiting on the one-liners for the various professions to finish being written.
Our storehouses are overflowing.
Roxy, the very, very, very early sort of version of the game started back in 2011, but it only really started serious development and to take shape in 2012, and then we got greenlit, and then 6 months after that we went into early access, and then that allowed us to double the size of the team to currently 8, 9 if our musician is working.
Our village is under attack.
Yeah, Golda seems to be a bit of a problem, doesn't it? So that's why I think we could definitely tweak that, and we can also put some more chests in so that there's a reason to get out of your village and actually go and get some of this lovely loot and find some gold.
Our storehouses are full.
Because one thing that I could most definitely do with is the ability to craft a better bow so that our hunters can take down wolves more quickly. This is the hard map after all. And there are a lot of bows. There are actually a lot of weapons that have been made. Now, because you can equip weapons, in fact, I'll try and show you that.
Another villager has abandoned our town.
I don't think we've got any at the moment. Let's see if we can research. Oops, so research. Research, and let's research.
New settlers have arrived.
That's interesting. Bows aren't on here. Are bows not part of? Alright, well, let's research.
Not enough gold.
Not enough gold. Damn you! Alright, the gold is definitely a problem. We slashed, in the last patch, we slashed the amount of gold that generated by
Our storehouses are overflowing.
each economic transaction. I don't think it's at the woodcutter hut, is it? Is it the woodcutter hut? No, you can't do bows there. Not that. All sorts of research there. No, it's not there now. Excuse me. Okay, so what are we looking at? We've got lots and lots of wood.
Our town is under attack.
Oops, no, that's not it, is it? Ah, Weaver's Hut. Again. Alright, let's put auto recruit on there. Woodcutter's Hut. We can probably take off planks because we've got lots and lots of those.
New
but no
villagers have
firewood.
arrived.
Clothing hasn't been produced because it appears that while I was messing around in the monastery, our weaver got
Our storehouses are full.
Oh, of course they are. So we also want to get the marketplace
Villagers
in.
are starting to leave in droves. We should do something.
Once the queue's in, the voice queue, that'll not happen. Once the marketplace is added, so the art assets are all done and the merchant profession is done, then you'll be able to sell resources. So where I've got a surplus, so I could perhaps get rid of, some of my planks.
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Then I'll be able to sell those in exchange for gold, which would actually solve our gold situation, wouldn't it? Thinking about it.
New settlers have arrived.
So there may not be a need to add in those chests in a moment. What about the future of the population? I see a cap at 25 villages all the time. Oh, that's just because I haven't built more cottages.
Our storehouses are overflowing.
Because I've been doing other things, but I could easily increase that. So let's just pop one down there, and when that cottage is complete, it adds another 5 capacity. So I'll get 5 more settlers moving in. And another tweak that we're going to do following game testing is that at the moment villagers tend to leave your village and then the new arrivals coming straight away. So we're going to be tweaking.
They're attacking our buildings.
We're going to be tweaking that process so that average happiness needs to be above a certain level. So you're not going to get that sort of, instant peasants instantly left and replaced immediately after. So we'll be resolving that as well. Is there any interaction with other villagers and local population other than killing them for sweet chests? There will
What
be.
have you done? Villagers are deserting.
So on each map there will be 2 factions, or yeah, so in each map there'll be
Instruction
two
completed.
factions. And each will offer you quests, and the more quests you do for one faction will naturally put you into opposition with the other faction.
Our storehouses are full.
And then you'll become friendly with
New villagers have
one
arrived.
of the factions on the map. And as you become more friendly, then they might start doing favours for you. But that is not in at the moment.
Villagers are leaving.
Alright. One thing I do...
Our village has attracted new settlers.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to do on this map is put in loot drops for the Werfu monks. Now we've been working on... well, that's what I was going to show you. Yeah, I was going to show you the weapons, wasn't I? I suppose I could cheat, so let's go and...
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
Let me think. Well, I'll just explain it because it's been covered in other streams. So you can you can equip weapons onto characters, and that'll actually be shown in their hands. One of the team has been busy making
New
all of
settlers
those
have arrived.
props.
Our storehouses are overflowing.
So you'll have seen a lot of the icons on the
Don't
website.
let our buildings fall.
For the in the weapons section, they actually need 3D props as well, and a lot of those have now been made. And not all of them have been added to the game yet, so they will be added in the next patch. We should get another field. How are we doing on clothing? Still no clothing. We've got 4 weavers. Maybe we should build another cotton field. Where can I squeeze that one in? Put that one there. How are we doing on time? Oh, it's going to have to be giveaway time. Oh, right, yeah, so this issue is where you Alt-Tab out. Now, Alt is to change the camera angle.
Building completed.
So if it does
think
happen...
our town sucks and are leaving.
So when it does happen, hold down left Alt and just change the
Our
angle of your camera.
storehouses are full.
And if you want to do a more sort of permanent change, then you can actually look into the keymap.json file, which is a text file, and you could remap the keys there. At least until we actually put it in the UI. But we'll look to do something about that in the next patch. So it's, like a temporary solution exists, but not everybody knows about the left Alt key for changing the camera angle. Okay, yes, I was going to do the giveaway, wasn't I? So let's crack on with that. So I will just set that up 1 second. Alternatively, you can actually freeze the game.
Yo, want something?
So I could just pause it like that and then Alt-Tab, and then it's not an issue. So that is an alternative workaround. So let's set that up. So competition, well, not competition time, giveaway time. We are giving away a key for Folktale. To enter, it's exclamation mark and then the word enter in lowercase. You'll see others doing it in chat, so just follow them and you'll be entered in to win a Steam key for Folktale. One lucky winner will be chosen at random. We'll show that live on the stream, and they will receive the key to their Twitch account shortly after the end of the stream. So yeah, exclamation mark enter. So while you guys are entering that, let's get back, excuse me, to our village. And yeah, next patch we'll also get mead and what was the other thing? Vegetables, wasn't it? Get those added.
The enemy is in our village are overflowing.
Okay. So yeah, exclamation mark enter if you want to win with the chance of winning that Folktale early access key. It includes the final version of the game, so early access will just convert into the final retail release. All right, so all right, that's did it then. Let's just hold that down and pause the game. And then let's go across to the roll. All right, so let's go ahead and roll. And to today's lucky winner of the Steam Key giveaway is game 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling now. And the winner is Rogue Roxy. Congratulations to you. Did you... have you won a key before? I don't know. Everybody stands a pretty good chance. There's only 23 entries. So congratulations to you, Rogue Roxy. You get a key to give away to a friend if you like. Commiserations to everybody else. Just come along next week in the next stream and we'll have another key to give away. Alright, back to the game. So Rogue Roxy, I'll send you a key after the game. After the stream. So some of the things that we are working on at the moment. The dungeon kit is coming along nicely, so you'll soon be able to create dungeons. We are going to need to tweak the camera system probably a little bit. So
Our storehouses are full.
and it's going to be interesting seeing how that's going to work, and the changes that we need to make to the camera system to be able to support dungeons. But we're taking another step closer to being able to add portals and then travel to different locations. So if you start with, like, say, the grasslands map, then you'll be able to go from nice pretty grasslands
Our
into,
village has attracted new settlers.
like, a dungeon, or maybe into the swamp, or, you know, basically start tying things together like that. But before we get to that stage, we need to make sure that save load is nice and stable. So if you remember, we saved the game earlier. Oops, command's still there. So if I go
Settlers have arrived looking for a fresh start.
I suppose I could just go to save 2, couldn't I? So let's save 2, and then I can load in 1. So that should be. So if I go to load 1,
storehouses are overflowing.
this is like the file name. So if I go to load, press enter. Alright, and here we are, back. If you remember, we were back at the monastery.
Yes, Petal.
Let's, oops, close that down. We should be able to go. And there's our village, all saved and restored.
What now?
We should have everybody, all the correct workers. Yeah. So, save load is in a working condition. We'd really like to encourage some community testing of that and reporting of any bugs. Obviously, it magnifies up the testing that we can do. There will no doubt be some things that we have missed, some special situations that we've missed, and we want to capture those. But load save is in a pretty good state, and we will soon be adding that into the main UI and rolling that out. Alright, so let's see. Orwood is asking, will it be featured in the next Dev Hangout? I'm presuming you mean the dungeon kit. I doubt it'll be in the next Dev Hangout, but I would imagine it would be one of the January Hangouts, because I'll need to start building a sample map with it. So we can probably...
A building has been destroyed.
The dev blog is going
We've
to be
lost a
probably a
building.
little bit of a shorter one this month. What we're having Christmas and everything. I'm trying to think what. Oh, that's right. I was going to do outtakes, wasn't I, from the voice acting.
Villagers are packing their bags and leaving.
So yeah, it might be a bit of a shorter sort of blog, just because of Christmas. Ah, Stonewood, don't worry about it. You're here every week. You're going to stand a good chance. You are going to stand a good chance. Maybe if Rogue
Marauders are
Roxy wins,
ransacking our village.
maybe if Rogue Roxy wins again, they'll be kind enough to gift you the key. Oh,
A
thanks,
building
DJ,
has been
for
destroyed.
mentioning that question.
We've
Will there
lost
be
a building.
multiplayer co-op? Not in the initial retail release. There won't be.
One of our buildings has crumbled.
Simply because we don't have the budget to be able to do that. That said, if the game is, really successful, then
Another villager has abandoned
we'll
our
be
town.
reviewing our options for expanding the game, and then, things like that become possible. But any development work
Building has been destroyed.
needs to be, needs to be paid for at the end of the day, and we need funds to be able to do that. And right now we've got enough funds, early access funds, to be able to finish the game in its original
Villagers are
envisaged
starting to
form
leave
that
in
we wanted.
troves. We should do something.
We've lost a
But
building.
things like multiplayer would take an awful lot of rework. So firstly, they would impact on the project schedule, which we obviously don't want to do. And it obviously needs paying for as well. That's why Folktale is a single player game and will remain so at least up to
A building
retail
has been destroyed.
launch. I'm just going to let these wolves, your time is running out, because as of next patch you won't be able to do this. So you go ahead and chew on those buildings. Stratigo Atreides, when will you enable the community maps again? As soon as we've got updates posted on the forums. So in patch 0.2.11, I think it was, we introduced a minor cosmetic breaking change where we changed the pivot for some of the walls.
We've lost a building.
And at that point, we took them out of the community maps out of the build to give the designers a chance to update their maps. So I'll do another call. Let's see, I'll do it in January and ask them to update their maps. And if they do, those that do update their maps, then we'll include those back into the main build. So really, if you are watching and you've got a map that you designed, then just make sure it's up to date and it looks okay, and then we'll get that back into the build. What about the final pricing on release? Will it get cheaper or more expensive? That's an easy one. More expensive. So
One of our buildings has crumbled.
the game, we launched in early access. I think the price was $20, something like that, at the start of November, and we always said right from the day one that we would be increasing the price at least once throughout development, and then once again at final release, to reflect the quality of the product that we were building and as it matured. So we increased the price in the start of November. And then, so it's been in like the autumn sale and stuff, but not the price. Even the discounted price was fairly
Defend the
similar
village.
to what everybody paid prior to that point. And then there will be at least another price increase in the future as well. But the idea is that we're not about to discount like by, say, I don't know, 60%. I mean, I've seen some early access games that are on discount for 80%.
Fall back and defend the village.
So, we don't do that, and we always try and be respectful of the fact of everybody that's supported in development, so that we would never discount it. It's not like you would ever be able to pick up the game for like $10.
Our village is under attack.
Because you won't. Because if I was backing the game and they did that to me, I'd find it a little bit insulting, especially if they did it during early access. I think after release, you can expect it just as part of the sales life cycle of the product, can't you? That you expect it to come down in price in time. So I'm not saying that the game will for always be whatever, I'd say $30, $35, whatever the final price is. I think everybody knows that that's not going to be the case, but if certainly for like a good while, it's going to retain its premium price. Okay. Oh. So I've been doing all sorts of emoting and doing this, and of course you couldn't see me. So sorry about that. Always forget about that. I guess, well, this is why I need Aaron around, but because it's Christmas holidays, I'm sure they're doing better things with the time off. So I think that's a good place to wrap up. I've got a good idea of what I need to do on this map now. I've tweaked it a little bit, and I think I'll probably add in some chests as well as a short-term sort of helper to the gold situation. Yeah, so thanks for joining us in the stream. Rogue Roxel will be sending your key shortly, and we should have another stream possibly next week. Possibly, we'll see. Nothing really will have changed, I suppose, in between now and then. Other than I might tweak a map or something like that, but yeah.
Our town is under attack.
Indeed, Rogue Roxy. Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope it's a good one for everybody. So, take care. Have a great New Year's Eve if you celebrate it. And we'll see you... will it be the new year? It will be the new year, won't it? Yeah. So we'll see you in 2015. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.